Hello everyone, it's time for another EU News Update, and we have a lot to talk about today. As always, for any merchandise that I mention in this video, there will be links in the description where you can either buy or pre-order them. A passionate fan named Zazine, or Zazine, or however you pronounce their name, is making an archival documentary on the making of New Jedi Order. It collects over 120 lost and newly conducted interviews with all the NJO authors and editors curated together into a definitive behind-the-scenes odyssey through the series on its 25th anniversary. It is going to be over 10 hours long and will be hosted on the Holonet YouTube channel. The YouTuber Everest Productions continues to keep the EU alive with their fan films. They've posted another clip from their continuation of the Darth Plagueis fan film. Well, now it seems Everest Productions is also going to make another series based on the novel Dark Lord: Rise of Darth Vader by James Luceno, which is another fantastic novel, so I'm sure it's going to translate pretty well as a fan film. If you're interested in any of those projects, be sure to go to their channel and subscribe for updates, because who knows what EU project they will adapt into a fan film next. In book news, the second printing of the Star Wars Epic Collection, The Empire Volume 2, was released on December 17th. The dark times continue. As the Empire strengthens its grip in the wake of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, the remaining Jedi are marked for death. Jedi Master Kakruk faces a battle for his life, one with deadly parallels for Bomo Greenbark and the crew of the smuggler vessel Yuhu Melee. Meanwhile, Master Das Jenner is down to his last credit and faces a stark choice: compromise his ideals or starve. Being a Jedi may make him an outlaw, but does being an outlaw mean he's no longer a Jedi? This book collects Dark Times Parallels, Dark Times Vector, Dark Times Blue Harvest, and Dark Times Out of the Wilderness. The Star Wars Epic Collection The Empire Volume 2 is now available for the second time. In France, Star Wars Legends The Rebellion Volume 1 is now available in both hardcover and paperback. Defeated, Darth Vader spends his time searching for the young Force-sensitive pilot who destroyed the Imperial battle station. If Vader and Emperor Palpatine discover Luke Skywalker's identity, what will the consequences be for the Empire? This book collects Star Wars Empire issues 7, 14, and 16 through 18, Vader's Quest, and Brian Wood's Star Wars issues 1 through 12. And in Italy, there is a lot of releases this month. There is the second book of the Thrawn Trilogy in the Essential Legends collection, Dark Force Rising, or as they apparently call it in Italia, Challenge to the New Republic, the comic adaptation of the Thrawn Trilogy, and Small Victories Volume 2, which contains Star Wars Empire issues 26, 27, 29, 30, 32 through 35, Rebellion issues 6 through 16, and A Valentine's Story. And in merchandise news, we have a lot to cover. From Gentle Giant is the Snowtrooper bust from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Winter is coming, so why not lean into it with the Empire's ultimate in cold weather warriors? The Snowtrooper is depicted as they were in The Empire Strikes Back, in head and shoulders format atop a faux metal base. Limited to 1,000 pieces, the Snowtrooper is now available for pre-order and is set to release in Q3 of 2025. For the Vintage Collection, we have the Anakin Skywalker 3-pack, now available for pre-order. Based on the journey of Anakin Skywalker, this set is inspired by his appearances in the Clone Wars and the movies. A hero of the Clone Wars, Anakin Skywalker was a caring and compassionate Jedi, but his deep fear for loss led him to become Sith Lord Darth Vader, who spearheaded the Empire's eradication of the Jedi Order. Each figure includes a lightsaber and unlit hilt. The TCW Anakin includes a soft goods cape. The Episode 3 Anakin includes an interchangeable Force hand, and the Episode 6 inspired Darth Vader includes an interchangeable arm and removable lightning effects. The set is pretty cool, but if it were up to me, I would have the TCW Anakin replaced with his Episode 1 appearance, just to cover his entire life. But regardless, this set is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on June 1st, 2025. Also in the Vintage Collection is one inspired by the EU, It's a 3-pack of characters based on the Heir to the Empire, Captain Pellaeon, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Joruus C'baoth. Accessories include a blaster for Captain Pellaeon, unlit hilt, lightsaber, necklace, and Force lightning hands for Joruus, and blaster pistol and Yalsamiri for Thrawn. For Thrawn in particular, since he's also in the Disney canon, it's nice to finally get one from Legends, specifically signified by his pupilless eyes, shoulder tassels, and force-negating lizard on his neck. This 3-pack is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on May 1st, 2025. And in the Black Series, the image that surfaced online last month of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper and the Super Battle Droid 2-pack turned out to be true. Far superior to battle droids, Clone Troopers came to form the backbone of the Republic's military. In response, the Trade Federation revisited their battle droid design, creating a stronger, more advanced version of the standard mechanical soldier. Specifically inspired by Attack of the Clones, the Phase 1 Clone Trooper comes with a removable helmet and 2 blasters, and the Super Battle Droid comes with a blast effects accessory. This 2-pack is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on February 15th of 2025. Also for the Black Series is another EU-inspired 2-pack. It is the 2-pack of Leia in disguise as the bounty hunter Boushh, and Luke Skywalker as a Coruscant Imperial Guard. From the Shadows of the Empire novel, to gather intel on Black Sun, Leia disguised herself as an Ubesian bounty hunter. But when Shizor captured her, it was up to Luke, alongside his friends, and posing as an Imperial Guard, to rescue her. These figures were already leaked from last month, but now they are officially revealed. Luke looks great in his armor, and GalacticFigures.com compared the head sculpts of this Leia and her original bounty hunter disguised figure in the archive line. Which face do you think looks better? I always love getting new EU figures, and I'm hoping to get even more figures from the Shadows of the Empire line. They are now available for pre-order and are expected to ship on May 15th, 2025. In the Retro Collection, Hasbro revealed which characters will be coming further down the pipeline. Specifically from A New Hope, we will be getting figures of the Rebel Fleet Trooper, Han Solo in a Stormtrooper outfit, Luke Skywalker in his Yavin outfit, Walrus Man, aka Ponda Baba, a Sand Trooper, and Dr. Evazan. More release info will come soon. And from Sideshow Collectibles in the 6 scale line, we have Jedi Master Plo Koon. A Keldor from Doran, Plo Koon was among the wisest members of the Jedi Order, respected for his level-headed analysis of events and unflappable calm. Deeply concerned for life and all its myriad forms, Plo was especially devoted to protecting the clones under his command. He shared a special bond with Ahsoka Tano, whom he'd brought to the Jedi Order as a toddler. This figure features a detailed recreation of Plo Koon's distinctive head sculpt with exceptional paint applications and likeness. A bonus pair of gauntlets to recreate his appearance in the Clone Wars animated series, finely tailored Jedi robe and tunic, an LED light-up lightsaber, a cloak, and a display base. The only thing that would have made this figure even cooler is if he had Force lightning effects and a swappable yellow lightsaber. But oh well. This figure is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between October 2025 and May 2026. In video game news, on December 15th, the fan-made server for Star Wars Galaxy's Restoration has just launched their new update, Expanding Horizons, keeping the MMO alive 13 years after the official servers were shut down. This new update allows you to customize your game in all new ways, like 5 new playable species, Natolin, Chiss, Deveronian, Miralin, and Bith, with custom asset additions, new and revamped skill trees to more freely specialize your professions, an upgraded texture pack so you can adventure in 4K, new earring jewelry slots to show off your style, the release of heroics and their complete jewelry sets for in-game fun, new reverse engineering system for vehicles to provide the ultimate ride through the galaxy, implementation of Ranger with unique abilities from CU Sniper, Pre-CU Ranger, and NGE Spy. And droid engineers can now boost the base stats of droids by keeping them in proper working order. A diagnostic minigame and oil baths has added increased value to this profession, and much more. From SWTOR executive producer Keith Koenig, following the 13th anniversary of the Old Republic MMO, and following Update 7.6 is the quarterly letter on the state of the game. The biggest recent changes to the game is the team continuing to modernize the game's graphics and character models, and now they're beta testing a Mac launcher. Unfortunately, he didn't tease anything upcoming for 2025, but we will just have to wait for the next livestream. And probably the most interesting news of the month is that a fully playable Wii build of Free Radical Designs Battlefront 3 has been leaked online, reportedly found on a Wii test kit discovered at an e-waste recycling center and lovingly restored by fan group Free Radical Archive. The Star Wars Battlefront 3 build is dated just a week before work on the game came to a halt. Apparently, the game was like 99% finished before it was sadly cancelled back in 2008. But it's here now. My guess is that fans in the modding community are going to finish that last 1% over the next few months, and make the game fully complete as it should be. As the year wraps up, like most, I tend to look back and reflect. 2024 marked the 10-year anniversary of the decanonization and largely discontinuation of the expanded universe. But even still, we get reprints of books and comics in the Legends universe. We get brand new EU merchandise, or at least merchandise that falls within the parameters of the original Lucas-era Star Wars. SWTOR, as always, continues to update, being the last bastion of new EU content all these years later, though we do occasionally get older games being remastered. There are numerous, very impressive fan projects in the works that strive to keep the old timeline alive, even when the current rights holders refuse to do so for some reason. As time marches forward, we sadly lose more and more influential people that have contributed to this imaginative universe. No matter how small their contribution, they will be forever linked to the Star Wars franchise, and their legacy will continue to live on. I don't know what next year holds, but with not one, but 2 conventions dedicated to the expanded universe, despite Lucasfilm's predictable mismanagement, I am actually looking forward to 2025. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below. Happy New Year!